We know the achievement gap starts early. We know that students, even prior to coming to us, have gaps in learning and gaps in opportunity and gaps in readiness. So it really is about linking with the community to close those gaps.
As we've learned under the philosophy of health equity, we learned that we will not have a healthy community if we don't have an educated community. So the connection between health and education is literally inextricable.
I would say the heart of the YMCA is responding to the community's needs. We've listened to our community and they've told us that education is the #1 priority for this community.
The Caring and Learning with Me program is caregivers and children coming together to play and learn. We are able to serve anyone from birth to 5 with the caregiver with this program.
All the things that are benchmarks going into kindergarten are the things that we really reinforce with that program.
I love to see their excitement. I love to see the caregivers, their excitement with their program. It gives such a sense of purpose, and it speaks to everything that the YMCA does in terms of serving the community. We're changing the world one child at a time.
We know that if we invest early, that will pay off for the whole continuum of learning. So investing early in a child benefits them for their whole K-12 continuum.
Our Childcare Enrichment program, the word enrichment is really a key piece for that.
You have a good experience and you learn. CP is just excellent.
We also are really focused on nutrition and physical activity, and there's a lot of correlation that shows the healthier you are, the more educated you become, and the better you do in your academic career.
You get to do more stuff than you do at home. I get to have fun with all my friends and my brother, and it's really entertaining because we have music and games and experiments. And they take care of us, and that's the best part.
The YMCA Newcomer Academy program is an after-school program that serves the students of ESL Newcomer Academy, which is a JCPS school for middle and high school age immigrants and refugees who are newly arrived to the country. Part of our after-school program is providing academic support, and we do that in the forms of one-on-one tutoring, small group tutoring, and then we also have an activity portion to the program where we get the kids participating in after-school sports.
When you see all these cultures coming together and they see, hey, that kid's just like me, it really starts to speak to developing a sense of peace and to be able to work with each other that a lot of times is missing.
We are building really a pathway for children, particularly children from vulnerable and sensitive situations, to have equitable access to learning, to fulfillment, and ultimately to reaching their greatest potential.
I think Youth Achievers and Black Achievers are a great way to expose students in high school and students who are in middle school to really strong positive role models.
As we go through the year and we're working on different projects, you can see some of the leadership skills coming out in them.
I've always wanted to be an engineer, so this is just getting me more of a feel for what I'm going to be doing as a career.
I think it's very important for students to have role models, to see that there's something that you can obtain if you put in the hard work and that you're prepared.
In summer, there are some students who learn every day. There's some of our students who learn 365 days a year. Their learning continues. But for some of our students, when the bus drops them off that final day, the learning ends until the bus picks them up again. And then the gap gets wider.
We have states that are building prisons for the future based on how many of their children are reading at 3rd grade level right now. That's very scary to me.
So our summer learning program, we targeted what we term strategic readers, who are below reading level. Our goal with this program is to get them on reading level by 3rd grade. That is the focus. The big thing about this program and what really makes it different from other programs that we do is the YMCA, we employ teachers within that school. So when we say in summer learning that our students averaged a 3.7-month reading gain in 6 weeks, we know that to be the case. We've got pre and post tests to show that. Parents are working 2 and 3 jobs, and it may be a single parent family, it may be a 2-parent family, it may be a grandmother. It doesn't really matter because you've got a kid there that's capable of greatness. If we let that child lag behind, if we allow that child to lose ground, and we don't put programs in place to help them, they're not going to be able to achieve that greatness.
I think the most important thing that the Y does, and I call it the Y magic, is say to kids, you're important, you matter, we want you to be successful, and you can't go wrong when you invest in something that's magic.